Netanyahu is again denying that he murdered Charlie Kirk, despite the fact that no one that I know accused him of doing such a thing. Is that normal for a state leader of a foreign country to have to twice deny that on national television? That is all happening right now, not because I'm lying, but because we are choosing to stay focused on solving the murder of Charlie Kirk. And what we are uncovering is much darker than I think any of us could have possibly imagined. Bibi Netanyahu is...
Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Now today, for some reason, something just ain't right. Right? Something ain't right. And the reason why I say this is this, right? Because with the Charlie Kirk situation, the reason I say this is the shooter. First, they say this is a single assignment. To me, how could it be when he actually retrieved the gun from someone else, right? It was a drop. But they want to cut it off at that point. You heard what Candace said, but I'm going to go through a few things, right? I want you guys to leave your comments down below. Smash that like button. Let me know what you think, because something just isn't right. And it's a bigger picture to this. To me, the bigger picture is you're going to see what the bigger picture may be. The way I see it is the bigger picture is the laws that will come from speech and what they're doing to all these social media platforms and these propaganda tactics that they will use in order to silence whoever that they don't like. But let's continue. Are
you the same Bill Ackman that made an absurd amount of money while we were in COVID lockdowns and we couldn't work? Are you the same Bill Ackman who turned that into billions? I'm pretty sure you are. So maybe check When I started asking very sensible questions about Israel, as someone who had dedicated her political life to supporting Israel, many times alongside Charlie Kirk, I was met with the very same pressure. And just like Charlie was being invited to Israel, I was invited somewhere else. And when this arrived to me, it felt like a threat. I gotta tell that. It felt like a threat, not like, hey, come here.
It's funny because y'all know the YouTuber Tatum, Officer Tatum, right? He got invited to Israel. In fact, he had Netanyahu, whatever his name is, on his platform, right? And I want to know, the question would then be, y'all think he's paid off? Because he surely changed when he came from Israel. First, he just surely changed, right? And I'm sure they gave him an offer to say, hey, if you let us come on your platform, we could talk about this, you in Israel for 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight, right? And you had to agree to something. That's the way I look at it. You had to agree to something. But let's continue.
And we can educate you because you're my friend. And more like, this is your last chance. That's how it felt to me. I can't speak to how it felt to Charlie. And I know that Charlie was offered a ton of money in this moment. I guess if he needs to go to a higher level, would have gone to an even higher level than it already was at. And I know for a fact that Charlie denied that funding. He declined to go to Israel. Or Charlie said no to Bibi.
And to me, that make all...
When I started asking...
Growing up in Sunday school, I was taught from the Bible, those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed.
What?
And from my perspective, I want to be on the blessing side of things.
Of those who bless the government of Israel?
Those who bless Israel is what it says. It doesn't say the government of it, it says the nation.
And this is why I like Tucker Carlson as well. Because he's like, what? Does that even make sense? But then y'all going to use this Bible that y'all made, right? To say that y'all the chosen people. Come on, people. Wake up.
Of Israel. So that's in the Bible. As a Christian, I believe that.
Where is that?
That's BS.
I can find it to you. I don't have the scripture off the tip of my... You pull out the phone and use the...
It's in Genesis. But so you're quoting a Bible phrase. You don't have context for it. You don't know where in the Bible it is, but that's like your theology? I'm confused. What does that even mean?
Tucker.
I'm a Christian. I want to know what you're talking about.
Okay. Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one, because biblically we're commanded to support Israel. But number two,
Hold on.
Biblically, what? No, we're not. No, we're not. And I think the young people, right? You got to think about it. Young people, that's how we think it. No, we're not commanded to support. Nothing called Israel. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We're not commanded to do anything. Most of the young kids don't even believe in religion and all of that other stuff. The old folks do. Our parents might. We don't really care about that type of stuff because where did it lead you? Absolutely nowhere. You're back to square one.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. You're a senator, and now you're throwing out theology, and I am a Christian, and I am allowed to weigh in on this. We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel.
We are commanded to support Israel, and
what does that mean, Israel?
We're told those who bless Israel will be blessed.
But what? Hold on. Define Israel. This is important. Are you kidding? This is a majority Christian country.
Define Israel. Do you not know what Israel is? That would be the country you've asked like 49 questions about.
So that's what Genesis. That's what God is talking about.
The nation of Israel. Yes.
And so does that the current borders, the current leadership? He's talking about the political entity called Israel.
He's talking about the nation of Israel. Yeah, nations exist, and he's discussing a nation. A nation was the people of Israel.
I call that BS. That's what I call that. Right? It's a bunch of BS. That's not.
Can we bring in a clip of Charlie from a month ago speaking about the kind of pressure that he was under? Because I think that will also help to further contextualize this. Take a listen.
I'm an American citizen.
Listen.
Yes, I want Israel to win. Yes, I'm a Christian. But like some of the mess, and you've seen how I've been treated, Megan, by some, not all, by some.
No, it's very irritating.
It's
been
almost
so
as if
unfair. They were coming after you after Turning Point for, among other things, that you had Dave Smith there. Dave Smith is allowed to criticize Israel. You had both sides. The Israeli side was overrepresented.
Though. No, you're not allowed to. It's even worse than that. Again, I just want to repeat for the fifth time. I love Israel. I want Israel to win. But my moral character is now being put into question, Megan. Not my decisions. Not like, hey, are you doing this? Is it smart or is it dumb? But no, I am a bad person if I do this. And I could go, I mean, you saw it, Megan. It was trending on Twitter, thousands of tweets and text messages. And if I were to be charitable and generous, I will say the people that are attacking me are in a hyper paranoid state because they're at war, and war tends to make things black and white, and you're a hammer looking for a nail. So I'm trying to be charitable, Megan. Literally, I'm trying to cut as much slack as I can, right? But okay, what would it be like if all of a sudden I'm starting to see a pattern of behavior similar to what my grandparents saw in 1930s Germany online?
Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show.